In the twilight of the 98th century, the world of Valerian 9 no longer separated metal from life. Every mountain breathed, every city grew like coral, and every child of the Sapborn was born inside a tree. The Sapborn were not fully alien nor entirely machine. Their veins carried liquid light, and their hearts pulsed with both code and chlorophyll. When they cried as infants, the forests answered, a low hum through the roots that echoed for miles. Among them lived Lirin, a young boy whose tree mother, Vaitha, stood at the edge of the glowing forest of Crinth. Vale? His eyes shimmered, in two colors, emerald and silver, a rare mark of dual soul. The elders whispered that such children could speak to both the forest core and the sky machines. But Lyrian's world was changing. Above the clouds, alien miners called the Karth Dominion had begun drilling into the atmosphere, searching for luminal sap, the same glowing essence that fed the Sapborn. At night the sky bled blue fire. Lyran sat by the roots of Vaitha, listening to her deep, resonant voice. The Sky Ones have returned, my child. They come to drink what they once gave. Will they harm us? He asked. Only if we forget who we are. Ah! Days later, the first strike came. Metallic ships descended like comets, their engines howling. Plasma beams burned through the forest canopy. Ancient trees fell screaming, their bioluminescent veins bursting into rivers of light. The Sapborn fought back, not with weapons but with life itself. The roots moved like serpents. The vines tightened around landing crafts. From within the trunks of colossal trees, massive humanoid figures emerged. Half bark, half armor, the verdant sentinels. Lyran watched from the treetop. Citadel as his people transformed the forest into a living battlefield. But then the ground split open, revealing a massive mechanical drill, the Karth Leviathan, a burrowing toward the heart of Valerian. If that core was destroyed, the planet's consciousness would fade forever. Ah! Lyrian felt something awaken inside him. The green in his eyes glowed brighter. The silver turned to fire. The forest whispered through his veins. Millions of voices. Go to the roots, Sapborn child. Awaken what sleeps beneath. He climbed down into the underground chambers where glowing sap rivers flowed like molten glass. There, suspended in a cocoon of light, rested an enormous being, the root mind of Valerian, silent for millennia. Lyrian reached out. The cocoon pulsed. Suddenly, images exploded in his mind. Ancient wars, forgotten alliances, the first bond between metal and bark. He saw that the Karth Dominion were once Sapborn themselves, exiled ages ago when they rejected the balance of life. Tears streamed down his face. They are us, he whispered. The root mind answered in thunderous harmony. Then remind them. Ah! Above ground, the Karth Leviathan reached the forest core. Its drills screamed. Commander Astrix Vorn, encased in black exo-armor, ordered the final extraction. Harvest begins. Burn the roots. But the ground trembled. A beam of emerald light shot from the forest floor, hitting the Leviathan's hull. Every vine, every tree, every drop of sap turned bright gold. From the earth rose Lyrian, floating, glowing, his body intertwined with light and root. His voice carried through the air like a storm. Stop, you mine what you already are. Astrix stared through his visor. Child, you cannot stop the Dominion. Then let the forest speak for itself. With that, Lyran touched the soil. The heart of Valerian awoke. The forest erupted into radiant chaos, roots turning into tendrils of energy, trees stretching into the clouds. The Karth machines froze mid-air, their systems flooded with organic data. The pilots screamed as their metal armor turned translucent, veins of sap crawling through circuits. For the first time in history, metal dreamed. Astrix removed his helmet, sweat mixing with sap running down his face. He saw visions of the old world, when his ancestors once knelt beneath the trees and promised unity. What have we become? He whispered. Lyran's voice echoed softly. You forgot. Now remember, the Leviathan split apart, its drills dissolving into roots. From its wreckage grew a single tree, silver and alive, a new bridge between worlds. Decades passed. The war ended not with conquest, but connection. The Sapborn and Karth became one people again, calling themselves the Orion Grove. Cities grew organically, their towers alive, their streets paved with luminous vines.